Moving right along. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm gonna share with you something from my personal style again. And before I move any further, I'd like to also mention this. I'm not here playing one of these channels that's, teaching men's fashion or telling you what to wear. I've seen most of those channels, and all of them, they just kind of follow what's trendy, and then they hype the trend up, and then next season it's a whole other story. What I do over here is I'm just sharing my personal style, what I'm into. I feel like I've built a wardrobe that's all archive pieces that I plan on having for the next years and years to come, and I plan on enjoying them. And I'm not interested in anything that's happening in the whole fad world on the trend scene, because if what I am wearing happens to be in trend at the time, that's just a coincidence. I didn't follow it because of the trend. I was already doing that. Typically my style is skinny jeans and heeled boots and a decent t-shirt. Other than that, when I'm doing the sneakers, it could be like cargo pants as I'm wearing right now, or like just some regular slim fit jeans or something like that. I know back in an earlier video I said I don't wear anything skinny or anything. Like, times have changed. I've lost a lot of weight. I'm gonna do a video about that where I discuss my weight loss, how that happened, where my life is at now, kind of balancing that because I had regained some weight, and now I'm losing it back, and it's going pretty fast. So I'm a little worried about maybe I'm gonna end up losing too much weight again. Like that. That's a whole other story. We'll cover that in the next episode. So today, after mentioning the importance of, like, I think personal style is more important than following a trend. If you have a personal style and you build a wardrobe that's you could just stick to that, and it's always you. It's like you're calling card as far as what your style is, so to speak. Over the past 15 years or so, rock band tees has had a huge boom in popularity. Everybody's wearing some vintage rock band tees. I would wear them too, but I feel sometimes a little bit like a poser. I'm wearing, like, say a Korn t-shirt or a 9 Inch Nails or whatever, these popular rock bands that have some really cool tees, and I can't name one song. Now, I do appreciate the graphics design on the tees they've put out over the years. I'm talking about as far back as like the early 90s, and they've always had, like, if you like a graphic tee, you can't go wrong with a rock band tee. But I just feel like I'm not a fan of these. I'd rather leave the t-shirt for somebody who is a true fan of the music and not be some poser wearing it because it's cool. Like, somebody who's a true fan have actually gone to these guys' shows, and they deserve to have the shirt more than I do. And so I don't attach myself to that sort of thing. But I do love vintage tees, and what I do love also is horror movies. I'm a huge horror movie buff. There ain't a horror movie out right now that I haven't seen. Like, I get excited for them all. I could list a bunch of horror movies that I would suggest you guys check out if you're into that sort of scene at all. And so for my today's episode, I want to share my horror tee collection, and this is just another way for me to express my personal taste and style and what I'm into, like a little style personality. And I don't have any graphic rock band tees. I do actually have like 2 of them, but I'm not a fan of the music like so. The movies, on the other hand, I'm a huge fan of. So I'm gonna show you my t-shirt collection starting. There's 9 pieces here. I have more than that. There's in total 12 pieces. The other 4 pieces that I'm not showing today, they're like dirty and in the laundry. I don't want to go digging them up. And they're the old school Universal Studios, like the Wolfman and Frankenstein. And I have Dracula and could never remember the name of this monster. The monster of the deep blue lagoon, the deep lagoon, the whatever. So those ones are just like from the old school, a time before my time. And damn, I keep hitting this mic by accident. I gotta be mindful of that because now it's gonna cause a boom in the mic. So also I should mention the boys are here, they're inside, they're not feeling too well. Max came home with a little sickness, and this happens all the time. The first week of school, they brought home a virus, I got it hit really hard. This happens every school semester. And recently they brought another one home, and so if you hear my voice and my sinus seem a little bit off, it's because I'm dealing with that still. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the t-shirts now. So the first one is Chucky, and all of these t-shirts are still brand new. They have the tags on them. They're all 100% cotton, and they all are certified licensed pieces. This is a Chucky one. I love the graphic on this. I love how it's big. Got like a streetwear quality about it, and that really and truly that's what it is, right? Unless you're just wearing it home. Streetwear could be whatever the hell you want to wear. So this is the first one, Chucky. This is Friday the 13th with Jason and his famous hockey mask. This is another Friday the 13th with Jason. It's below Friday the 13th. I love the red on black. They're all black t-shirts, but that red with the black is like totally screams Halloween. Halloween just passed, and Lex didn't go trick-or-treating with us this year. In fact, just Max and I went. Lex was super tired after swimming that day, and he had PE. He slept in the car on the way to swim, and he slept on the way back. So by the time we got home, I already knew he wasn't gonna go trick-or-treating. This year it was just me and Max, and we made a good little killing, and we enjoyed it, and we came home. I'll put some clips of that. The 40 is a Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. And this is, I think, the biggest size one I have. They're all in medium. I wear a size medium, but this one was, they didn't have a medium in this one when I bought it. They did have a large, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do the oversized look with that one. This is on the Friday the 13th. And there's a little close-up of the graphic there. Hopefully it's picking up nicely. And then this is the back of it. I have another Nightmare on Elm Street piece here. There's also a graphic on the back. It says, "Don't fall asleep." If you're familiar with the movie, you know that's where he comes and attacks you in your nightmare, and you could totally die in it. Yeah, Child's Play. I love the color on this one. It got like a washed gray, washed black vintage feel. I got all of these at Burlington Coat Factory. There's one in my neighborhood, and every time I go, and one day I went in and I saw they had horror tees, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I've always wanted a couple of these. And every time I go by, I would take a look, and I've gotten some gems there. Some of these t-shirts I walked out of there with for $4. This is the Mike Myers, and it says Michael Myers, his name, and the bottom says, "The nightmare has only just begun, Halloween 2. This one doesn't have a graphic on the back. This is from a more recent times in the horror movie scene from the franchise Saw. That's Jigsaw on the front there. It says, "I want to play a game." And in the back it says, "Game over." Yeah, that's my horror t-shirt collection. Just wanted to share it. Spooky season. So shouts to everybody who had a great Halloween over the Halloween that just passed. We enjoy Halloween around here. We do control the kids' candy consumption because it's sugar, right? But that is part of the Halloween tradition, and it is an American tradition that we do enjoy. So that's this part of the video. Hang out for the next part, and thanks for being here with me, guys. Also, if you're new to the channel but you're into men's lifestyle, men's style, men's fashion, street fashion, as a dad and a husband of the modern day, like I'm a modern gentleman, I'd like to think, consider subscribing, sharing, liking, and comment. Please comment. I will engage if it's worthwhile. And negative comments, positive comments, in between, whatever you feel about my about these videos I'm putting out, just share your thoughts. Maybe it'll help me adjust how I go about the future videos. In the meantime, this was one part of today's video, and stick around for the next part. And that is gonna actually conclude today's video of me sharing a little bit of my personal style in some graphic tees that I have. I do have other graphic tees, but this one is a theme for Halloween. I am a horror movie buff, and I just shared that part of my personal style with you. There was another additional segment I wanted to add to this video, but I think it's gonna be long enough. So I'll add that to the next video. It'll come pretty quick. If you like this sort of content, please consider subscribing. I do appreciate every view I get, and I look forward to doing this for a good long time with you guys. So yeah, that concludes today's videos. Enjoy these clips of me on Max trick-or-treating. See you next one.
Hello, doctor. Orders. Perfect for the pink sweater.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween.
Okay, enjoy.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
You having fun, Max? All right. Just us two this year.